Raiganj Wildlife Sanctuary, popularly known as Kulikukkinwas, has been the topic of discussion amongst the nature lovers as well as the environmentalists since it has been declared the largest Asian open-billed stock heronry by the Limca Book of Records in 2016. The sanctuary is the rare mingling of the natural topography and human touch. It's one of the finest examples of a delightful experience, not very far from the madding crowd. As you open the gates and enter the sanctuary, you will find the Nature Interpretation Center to your left. It was planned and built in 2015, but in 2018 it got huge renovation. Now it is a 4-storied building. On the first floor, you will find information about birds, animals, and insects found in the sanctuary. This is a huge gallery of bird photography work done by nature photographers of Raiganj. On the second floor, this is a conference room. Different official meetings and cultural programs are arranged here. On the third floor, in these huge panels, photographs of birds by the local photographers are hung for the entertainment of the visitors. From here, if you stretch out your arms, you can touch the birds. They are so much close, but you cannot do so as it is protected by glass shields. This is a herbarium. Dried leaves of trees found in the sanctuary are displayed here with information about them for ready reference and study. This herbarium was planned and designed by Professor Dilip Desarkar, retired professor of Raiganj University College. Keep the interpretation center to your right and walk ahead towards the north and cross this with slippery bridge. Beside this nice road, the community center gives a warm welcome to the visitors. After walking through the sanctuary for a while, you can have a bit of a rest here and enjoy movies on wildlife on this large TV screen. Walk ahead and you may be amazed by some unknown or never seen before animals in this animal rescue center. This is a nilgai, the largest Asian antelope. It was rescued this year from a village outside the sanctuary. Rescued and injured fauna are kept in this rehabilitation center under strict supervision of able staff for their care and nourishment so that they could be released back into the wild after recovery. Now keep walking along the tiled zigzag roads with jarul, hijol, urjun, shirish, dumu, shimul, pituli and many other trees standing tall. A number of sitting arrangements beside the road for you. In the far north corner of the sanctuary, this is a protected pond for the rescued turtle. Beside this pond, a pair of emu has been caged for the entertainment of the visitors. Fruit bats are the latest visitors to the sanctuary. They were first observed in 2017 and now they have increased their number quite a bit and become the part of Kulik's ecosystem. A number of watchtowers have been built and they have been given some beautiful names like Machranga Tower, Badut Tower and Kotchop Tower. The sanctuary is well protected with a sturdy boundary wall around it. Bridges are constructed in a way it seems as if they were made of natural elements. The green foliage on the water and the birds flying over it is a great view for the people visiting the sanctuary. In 2019, a bird rehabilitation center was built for the separation and treatment of sick as well as injured birds. One can enjoy a large variety of birds inside. Innovative ideas like making holes on logs have been implemented so that the birds feel like it is their natural habitat. The aquarium is the latest addition to the sanctuary. Now you can enjoy a large variety of colorful fishes like alligator gar, red-tailed catfish, Oscar, angelfish, molly, carp, sharkfish, and many other indigenous fishes. This rest house, built towards the middle of the sanctuary, has cozy accommodation, but it's not for the general public. It is exclusively for the forest and government officials. The sanctuary boasts of the natural as well as artificially built environment centered around this oxbow. A number of trees have been planted to make the place conducive to migratory visits. One is sure to get amazed by the numbers. More than 92,000 birds arrived here in 2016, 97,000 in 2017, 98.5 thousand in 2018 and slightly less than 98,000 in 2019. Among these birds, 60 to 65% birds are the Asian open-billed stork.
এই সমস্ত পাখি মূলত জুন জুলাই মাসে এই স্যাংচুরিতে আসছে এবং নভেম্বর ডিসেম্বর মাসে তারা আবার চলে যাচ্ছে। প্রায় লক্ষাধিক পাখি এই স্যাংচুরিতে আসছে, তার মধ্যেই সবচেয়ে বেশি ওপেন বিল স্টক এখানে দেখা যায়। এই জন্য লিমকা বুক অফ রেকর্ডসে 2016 সালে এশিয়া মহাদেশের মধ্যে সবচেয়ে বেশি এশিয়ান ওপেন বিল স্টক এই রায়গঞ্জ স্যাংচুরিতে আসছে। ভাবতে অবাক লাগে যে আমাদের রায়গঞ্জ শহরের পাশেই একটা ছোট্ট স্যাংচুরি যার এরিয়া 130 হেক্টর, সেখানে সবচেয়ে বেশি এশিয়ান ওপেন বিল স্টককে পাওয়া যাচ্ছে।
Three other main varieties of migratory birds, namely night heron, cormorant, and egret, also visit the sanctuary just before the monsoon and form heronry. The ecosensitive area has grown to be the lungs of the adjoining district town Raiganj. A total area of 1.3 square kilometers developed into a suitable wild habitat is the result of interaction of four biomes, namely forest, river, wetland, and paddy field. During the monsoons, these areas get plenty of water. The lands become suitable for cultivation. Water on these lands helps the apple snails to become alive again from their hibernation stage. These snails are the prime food of the Asian open-bill stork. The river Kulik, the perennial source of water, has its most important share of contribution to making the heronry conducive to wildlife existence. Apart from the naturally waterlogged lands and water bodies, this large 8-hectare land to the north of the sanctuary has been built artificially to add to the aquatic atmosphere much needed for aquatic birds. Kulik is not all about the open-bill stork. A place that has only an area of 1.3 square kilometers of land, only 4 kilometers away from the Raiganj city. How can it attract so many species of migratory birds and many other local aquatic as well as terrestrial and aerial birds, not to speak of open-bill stork? Other than that, animals like golden monitor lizard, jackal, fishing cat, civet cat thrive around the little oxbow, the prime source of food for the birds. Now let's take a look at the southern side of the sanctuary. The busy NH34 runs through the sanctuary with loads of vehicles with their usual noise and pollution. The birds appear to have adopted to the horns of buses and lorries. It's an amazing juxtaposition. As you cross the road and go southwards, you will be amazed to see this place. A butterfly park. During the season, with lots of flowers, innumerable butterflies with their color variety abound the park. Just beside the park, a new water body has been created, just like the oxbow, with a view to extend the sanctuary. This long stretch of water might someday attract more migratory birds. A number of trees have also been planted. When water bodies like pools, ditches, ponds, lakes, and lagoons are being encroached all around the world in order to accommodate human beings, these places might serve as home builders, not only for birds but for human beings also. An artificially regenerated forest, a tiny bit of land, a small oxbow lake to feed almost all the creatures. But how beautifully the ecosystem has grown up in a so short time period. It's incredible. See these small red beetles. They feed on the fruits of the trees. Not only that, they even breed inside these fruits. Insects, butterflies, ants, praying mantis all have found sustenance from the little sanctuary. The forest officials, the gods, all contribute to building a harmonious unity that shows conspicuously in every object that is visible. One with a sensible ear for oneness of Mother Nature is sure to hear the melody of Holi produced by the blend of innumerable unique tunes of unpremeditated art.